Let's get serious for 1 minute. Serious talk. Just chill. And if you know you have short attention span, a TikTok ninja, just keep it moving. Shift. This one is not for you. But listen to this. Nothing you are born with is good. Don't judge you. Think about it. Absolutely nothing. To produce anything perfect, anything good, it is impossible to rely on any set of skill, any set of instincts that come naturally to you. Impossible. Take emotion, for instance, the idea of anger. I'll tell you how a truly dangerous person uses it. So, how does anger work? There is offense or perceived offense, and this offense causes you to be offended. You are furious. And if you give room to the fury, it naturally wants to trigger a response from you. Follow me. Now, every time you obey the instruction of that emotion and you act in the way that it told you to act, when it told you to act, the inevitable consequence of that is always self. Because that emotion, as motivational as it may be, is very narrow. It shows you what you can do to the person, but gives you very little information as to how that situation can affect you. It numbs your ability to either see or critically process consequences. And that's why you hear people say things like, I don't care, just leave me, to something that can literally mean the end of their lives or their careers. The primary difference between the basic guy who is acting on instinct and the truly powerful person is that emotions motivate both of them, but it does not control them both. People who have true power, they understand that if you can correct the motivation without losing control, they understand at a very high level that if they let time step in between the action and their reaction, that allowance introduces a very strong and important ingredient into the mix: calculation. And when you meet a person that is motivated and calculated, those are the kinds of people that can carry out very serious tasks and exit very cleanly. But it doesn't come naturally to man, because all of man's nature that he is born with is not just bad, it's of the devil. So when the Bible says something like, had they known, they would not have crucified the King of Glory, it means that fundamentally, when faced with sudden, undocumented existential crisis, calculation does not come naturally to the devil or to people who subscribe to their basic sinful nature. But on the other hand, for those who believe, he has not given them the spirit of fear, but of power, of love, and of what? The ability to process. No, am I light or am I light? Sorry. We just had to go to church a little quick because I know some of you didn't go. So we are entering a new year, and amongst other things, I want to beg you, make it your number one priority to live beyond the surface, to put work into your decision making, into your emotions, and consequently into your reactions. This is one way to live a much higher life. And as usual, don't mention, we don't do that here.